There is an archipelago in the Caribbean which is called Turks and Caicos Islands. What do you know or heard about it? I bet you didn't even know it exists unless you're a geography nerd. But why is it called like that? And is this place somehow related to Turkey? Let's have a little investigation. First, let's look at some official information. Turks derived from the Turk's head cactus, and Caicos is a Lucayan term Kaya Hiko, which means string of islands. So the Turk's head cactus looks like this, and it's probably called like that because it kinda resembles an Ottoman cap. But the thing is that there are lots of them in the South America and the Caribbean, and it's actually called melacactus. So the question is, why only these islands called Turks? And, for example, not Peru or Brazil, where these little plants are also growing? Okay, now let's see what Caicos means. If it is indeed Lucayan term for Kaya Hiko, then why the hell it means no tea from Turkish if we translate it? We all know Turkish people love tea. Did they actually land there and they were missing their favorite drink so much, so they decided to call these lands like that? Also, Caicos can be an acronym, something like Classified Archipelago initiated by Constantinople's Ottoman spies. It may be getting ridiculous now, but let's investigate a bit more. Here is the whole map of these islands. But wait, what is this little island? Salt Cay? We already know that Cay is tea in Turkish, and it's not actually Cay but chai because of this little tail on sea letter. But anyway, does it mean the tea on this island was always salt? Turkish definitely were so mad at this that they even called some towns Cockburn to piss them off. Also, there are tons of salt-related things on the islands, and Turkey love their salt steam hammams. Salt is another thing that unites these two lands and their people, and it is probably not just a coincidence. You can tell me that it's all British territories and it's even indicated in their flag. But let's have a look at one post made in Quora by a random Turkish lady. She said that British wrote a fake and funny story about fez, cactus and all of that, and that Turks were not wearing fez while the Turk name was given to the islands. She also stated that the discovery of the island was made by Kemal-i Hasan, aka Grand Turk, who was a famous sailor. The British founded a colony on there, named later the islands because they didn't know what the name of the explorer was, but only his nationality. She also mentioned about Ottoman Turkish pirates in the 17th and 18th centuries. Yeah, Turkish pirate sounds delusional, but if this is true and this kind lady is right, then it clearly explains why one of the islands is called Grand Turk. Geographically speaking, it was possible to cross all the way from Ottoman Empire through the Gibraltar to the Turks and Caicos Islands. Fair play if they actually did this long-ass way and didn't crash. Now, let's look at the flag of the Turks and Caicos once again. But I gotta change one thing to make it look right. Yeah, now it makes more sense to me. Let's all agree that the name of these islands are not because of these stupid cactuses with a Turkish head on top. Don't be fooled and think outside the box, my dear Ufi. Subscribe to be a citizen of Ufland, and I'll see you next time.